Update that we are putting out on your screens is that police have now detained 10 people for torching the police vehicles and pelting stones in connection with the Sambhaji Nagar or Aurangabad violence, and the crackdown on the miscreants who were involved in the violence is underway, is what we're learning. Now, these are some of the latest updates that we're putting out on your screens as far as the violence is concerned that had broken out in Sambhaji Nagar. And the clashes, the images of the clashes, in fact, we're putting out on your screens. And the aftermath as far as the investigation into these clashes is also concerned by the authorities. They are claiming that they have already detained at least 10 people who had been involved in torching the vehicles and pelting stones in connection with the Sambhaji Nagar violence that had broken out. And we are also learning that there will be a further investigation by the police authorities to understand who else, in fact, had been involved in carrying out and perpetrating this kind of a violence, these kind of physical altercation that had also broken out. Let me also bring in my colleague Sandeep, who's joining us over the phone line. Sandeep, tell us more about what the authorities are really telling you as far as the investigation into the clashes of the Sambhaji Nagar is also concerned. The latest, we're learning that 10 people have been taken into custody. They had been detained. Tell us more about the investigation that is underway and what really the police have reason to believe the reason for the clashes that had also broken out.
See, Priyanka, at this point of time, what we are learning from our sources in the police department is that on 29th of March, there were a few people who had instigated this very mob violence, and at the same point of time, police officers have in fact retrieved more than 50 such CCTV footage, and are in fact examining those CCTV footage at this point of time. And in fact, they have arrested 10 people, and police believe, Sambhaji Nagar police believes that these are the 10 people who were involved in, who are in fact involved in putting the vehicle, police vehicle,
police vehicle on fire, and also attacking the police means during the mob violence that took place on 29th of March. Now, these are the residents of nearby locality of Ram Mandir. It was said that these crowd has came from some outside, or in fact there could be a possibility that someone else from outside might have come and in fact did this. But at this point of time, what the police department has informed us that these are the local residents who were in fact involved in the mob violence that took place on 29th of March, a night before Ram Navami. In fact, police has registered this case against 300 to 400 people and are also trying to identify more and more accused who were involved in this mob violence, Priyanka.
That being said, Sandeep, some of the details that are coming to light from the investigation into the clashes that had broken out, as you're telling us as well, are quite disturbing, because the authorities had also confirmed that there were petrol bombs being used. There were petrol in bottles, glass bottles, in fact, that was also being used to hurl at the police stations as well. The police station was under attack when this violence had broken out. So some more details as far as these accused are concerned, and what really is the police telling you, because the timing of this violence was also very crucial. Is there a pre-planned conspiracy angle that the police is also investigating into this, Sandeep?
Indeed, yes, Priyanka, police is in fact investigating this matter, whether it was a pre-planned conspiracy or was there any political force to in fact instigate this mob violence. So these are some of the points that is been investigated, and as you mentioned, petrol bombs were used, iron rods and sticks were in fact used. In fact, police is trying to recover these weapons, be it iron rods, be it the stick, be it in fact those petrol bombs, as you mentioned. So police is in fact also trying to make sure that these weapons, in fact, which was used in the mob violence, could get recovered, and also more and more people could be detained in upcoming days. In fact, the Sambhaji Nagar CP has formed an SIT. 10 special teams have been in fact formed in order to investigate this matter. There is also cyber and the crime branch who will be in fact investigating unanimously together, and in fact it will be in upcoming 2-3 days the things will get more and more clear who was the biggest conspirator of this Sambhaji Nagar mob violence.